Hello and welcome to a new episode of Review. Today we will take a closer look at an Airbus A320-200 in the new colors of Eurowings. And as always, we start off with the box, and here we can see on the front we have the Eurowings branding, we have the cutout so we can get a glimpse of the aircraft inside. And then if we turn the box around on the back side, we have a very nice image of the aircraft itself. We also are provided with a link by Herpa where we can get more information about the aircraft itself. So with that, let's take a closer look at the aircraft inside the box. And here she is, the Airbus A320-200 in the most recent colors of Eurowings. The Airbus A320 will of course be the backbone of the Eurowings fleet in the future. Eurowings is the low-cost carrier of the Lufthansa Group and the airline that Lufthansa has high hopes for to secure the airline group's place in the aviation market in the future. But enough about that, let's take a closer look at the model itself. And as always, we start with the tail section of the aircraft, and here we can see the Eurowings branding on the vertical stabilizer, a detail that I like very much. Then we do of course also have on the fuselage the European flag, the German flag and the full registration code of the aircraft. If we move from the back of the aircraft to the front of the aircraft, you can see here along the fuselage the writing of Eurowings. Then just under the cockpit windows we have the Eurowings branding once more. Then another great detail that you probably already have noticed is that this aircraft has been fitted with the winglets, and when you take a closer look at those we can see that they actually also look very nice. Then we can move straight to the wings, and there we have some very nice details. Now it is a little bit difficult to really show it on camera here when the wings are wide, but we do really have some great details here with all the different flaps and spoilers and so on. And then of course we do also have the markings here on the wing itself for the emergency exit. Now if we move to the undercarriage of the aircraft, we can see that we also have very nice details on the wings here, and we have a very nice detail also here on the fuselage where you can see the Eurowings branding. Unfortunately it has been ruined by this hole in the fuselage for a stand. It's not included in the box, so a bit pointless in my opinion, and especially because in this case it really does ruin the look of the branding here on the fuselage. So that's too bad, but I think that is not too bad. That's the detail that they have added the doors to the cargo compartment, as we can see right here. Now I think it's a really great looking aircraft. I really do like the new Eurowings livery and it looks amazing on an Airbus A320. Now Herpa Wings is about to release another Airbus A320 from Eurowings, pretty much the same aircraft but with a new registration code. So if you are interested in building up a little bit of a Eurowings fleet that is authentic, then you can actually do that now. They have also released an Airbus A330-200 and they are actually about to release that again with a new registration code. Now I have also already done a review of the Airbus A330-200. If you are interested in hearing a little bit about my thoughts on this aircraft, then just click the card that shows up now and you will be directed to that review. Now if you know my channel and you have been watching my previous videos, you know that we are getting close to the 100th episode of Review, and for that I've given you the choice of picking one of 3 aircrafts for this special episode. Now you have so far been really awesome and left a lot of votes, and I'm very happy about that, but you can still vote. Even though you already have left a vote, you can still vote on this video which aircraft you would like to see in the 100th episode of Review. But there is one catch. The last day I will be counting the votes will be Friday the 4th of November 2016, so that I have a few days to prepare for this very special review episode. Now if you should have forgotten which aircrafts you can vote for, just stay on for a few more seconds and you can see the whole presentation. With that I would like to say thank you very much for watching, hope to see you soon again. I'm checking out, and bye. Now hang on for a minute. Review is getting close to its 100th episode, and that is why I have decided to give you the choice of deciding which aircraft model we take a look at for the 100th episode of Review. Would you like to see an airline that I've never made a review of? A Boeing 747-400 old generation aircraft model from Korean Air. Now maybe that's not to your liking, you prefer a new generation aircraft model but with a little bit of history? How about a Boeing 747-8i in the retro colors of Lufthansa? Still not the one for you? How about an old generation aircraft model of Boeing 747-400 in the special British Airways colors of Scotland? Now the choice is yours. Simply leave the name of the airline that you would like to see a review of in the comment section below. The aircraft with the most votes will be the one we see in the 100th episode of Review.